Have you ever wondered how some spaces look so good, even though you know the homeowner didn't spend lots of money on them? There are many styling tricks that will not only make your space more beautiful and functional, but also save you some time, money, and hassle along the way. Here are 10 home decor hacks you should know. 1. Paint entryway. Painting your entryway is a simple and affordable way to refresh a room. Make sure to choose a color that will complement the other rooms in your house. For example, if you have lots of natural light in the living room, choosing blue for the entryway would complement the light in that room. If you're looking to add personality or originality to your home, try using a bold color like lime green in your entryway. Lastly, if you are going with black or dark colors, make sure they are still complementary colors like green and navy, or purple with orange or yellow accents. 2. Color coordinate entryway. The first room you see when you walk in your house is the entryway. Here are some examples to let it look fresh, clean, and welcoming. Clear off all of your shoes and change the color of your shoe mat for a pop of color. Hang hooks on the wall for coats, scarves, or purses. Place an oversized bench at the foot of your stairs to add more seating area as well as storage space. Add foxflowers throughout the hallway to give it some life. Replace your existing mailbox with one that matches the style of your home. Create a gallery wall using photos from past vacations or holidays that bring back memories from time spent with loved ones. 3. Add trays. Create a focal point in any room with trays. They can be used to create an eye-catching display or as a place to set objects that need to be frequently accessed, like remotes. A tray is also perfect for showcasing pretty things you want on view, but don't want cluttering up the rest of your space. It's also great for organizing pens and pencils, mail, magazines, and more. Stack books. For a really tidy look when stacking books together, start by standing them up vertically and lining them straight against one another. This will ensure they're all aligned evenly. Next, flip the top book so it's at an angle against the bottom book before placing it down onto the stack. Repeat this process until all of your books are stacked together in order. No gaps or creases allowed. 4. Add pops of color. Use a color wheel to determine which colors will work well together. The 3 primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. The secondary colors are green, orange, and purple. The tertiary colors are brown, violet, and pink. Color theory states that warm colors like yellows and oranges advance in space, while cool colors like blues recede. Start by choosing the paint color for your room before you start adding furniture or accessories. It's important that you stick with 1 or 2 shades as it can be overwhelming when using multiple colors at once. Experiment with different combinations of light and dark shades before settling on your final choice. 5. Add rugs. Rugs are a great way to bring warmth, texture, and depth to your room. There are tons of different styles, patterns, and shapes out there to choose from that will work well with your space. Whether you want a traditional or contemporary feel, there is a rug for you. If you're in the market for a new rug this season but aren't sure where to start, we got 5 hacks that will help make the decision-making process easier. Experiment with textures. Wool rugs give off a sophisticated vibe, while sisal carpets offer an updated bohemian style, and chenille runners are trendy right now. Add pops of color. Adding contrast to any room instantly makes it seem warmer and cozier. 1. Choose colors based on what other colors you have going on in the room. If you have a lot of blues, go for more earthy colors like browns and tans. 2. Consider size. A small rug can be perfect if it's used as an accent piece or footrest. Add height to an otherwise plain area. 3. Think about shape. Round rugs can add some fun elements to an otherwise boring living room, while triangular rugs are great at creating corners and open floor plans. 6. Mirror on wall. One of the biggest design hacks you can do to make your home feel like a designer's showroom is to install a mirror on your wall. This will give you an opportunity to see what's happening behind you, as well as giving the illusion that there are more people in your space. The way to do this is by installing a full-length mirror at least 60 inches long against a bare wall. If your house already has furniture and other objects blocking the surface, then place it somewhere else or use one that stands up on its own instead. 7. Use placemats and coasters. It's a secret, but you can save your furniture by placing a placemat over the surface of your table when you're not using it. This will help to protect your furniture from scratches and water rings. Plus, if you have any spills or crumbs on the surface of your table, they won't be as noticeable on the placemat. Placemats are also great for protecting hardwood floors from scratches from chair legs and other items in your kitchen or dining room. Hide ugly areas with plants. Utilizing plants as a design piece can be a great way to camouflage a less than perfect area. If you have an empty wall or any other space that is begging for some decoration, fill it with greenery and suddenly your eyes are drawn away from the imperfections. Fox plants, one way to get the same effect without having to go out and buy real plants, is with fox greenery. There are plenty of options at all price points if you want to try this hack yourself. Another option is to incorporate succulents into your home decorating scheme. They come in all shapes and sizes and can even thrive in different climates. For those who don't want anything living, there are also options for artificial succulents as well. 9. Painting doors. Painting doors is a great way to add some personality to your home, and it's an easy way to update the look of your entire space. To get started, pick a paint color that you love and make sure it's not too light or dark, so it will work with any room in the house. Next, measure the height and width of each door and decide which direction you want the paintbrush strokes to go. Once this is done, apply 2 coats of paint on the front surface and 1 coat on the back surface. If you're feeling adventurous, try stenciling. Simply tape off the area that you want to cover with a stencil tip. Use painter's tape, and then lay down the stencil as flat as possible onto your door. Use a spray adhesive if needed, but be careful not to overdo it, because this can create bubbles and other problems with how well the paint adheres to the surface. When painting over the design using 1 stroke for each line drawn, be sure to keep the inside lines thick enough so they don't show through from behind. Display focal point. A home is one of the most important and personal spaces in your life. A space that should be able to reflect who you are, what you value, and what you love. And while it might seem like a daunting task to get started, it doesn't have to be. The following 10 home decor hacks will help inspire those looking for some new ideas for their space. Whether it's your bedroom or bathroom, living room or kitchen, hang it up. When styling your home with photos, try not to just place them on a shelf where they'll quickly be forgotten about. Consider using nails or hooks in various places, kitchen cabinet door frames on top of bookcases, to display them at eye level and make sure they're not hidden away. Layer colors. Use a color palette as inspiration when decorating your space.